Welcome back everyone, my name is Meg0 and we're back here with more Pokemon Scarlet. In the last episode, we went and finished 3 of our classes, being Biology, Battle Studies, and History. And I also found out at the end of the episode that you basically can have like support conversations with the teachers. Case in point, here's Professor Ryford. Well, visit out there for class 1A. Perhaps you're interested in the rest of the old tale I told you in class? Actually, yes. What is it? It is convenient that you would take the bait I presented in class. A vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. After obtaining these 4 treasures, the king's castle was destroyed. Why, you ask? Because those 4 treasures were actually 4 Pokemon. As these Pokemon were passed from human hand to human hand as treasures, they slowly became tainted by hubris and greed. Finally, after coming in contact with the rhapsody of the king at the time, they awakened as disasters and began rampage out of control. The king called for 4 Pokemon wielders to defend the country, and after a fierce battle, those incarnations of disaster were quelled. It said that these Pokemon were then sealed away somewhere in Paldea. Neat. So, what do you think? Would you say this story is just make-believe? No. Yeah, very astute of you. I've read many historical disaster reports, press journals, and the like. It said much to support this cheers the story. If I'm able to prove the story's veracity for himself, I'm sure to let you know. You're getting me closer, Mrs. Rafford. Miss Rafford. So yeah, I guess that kind of like sets you on a quest to like prove that these 4 Pokemon of disaster exist, which I probably will be doing soon. Anyways, though. Good afternoon. What's class for? I believe I want to try and finish this up because math is a Miss Time. That sounds a lot like Miss Rhyme. So that's actually kind of like convenient for me. It's like, oh, okay, that's... Oh, you actually sound a lot alike. So let's hopefully just make sure that it's the same thing. I say hopefully, but you never know. So, alright, my name's Time and I will be your math teacher. Sorry to put you on the spot, so class back, keep attention. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetic, and the like? I do. I actually do enjoy math. It's like one of my favorite classes. It was like one of my favorite classes in school. Thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may love numbers, some of you may not. I think it makes a wonderful mix. No matter opinion of math, I hope you find yourselves enjoying class. Let's find a good way to match up your interests in all types of math lessons. Speaking of which, draw a cup on your sides on Pokemon type matchups. For example, grass strong against water, and water strong against fire, correct? Anything you do with Pokemon, so let me ask you this. Bear in mind that water strong against fire. If the move water gun hits a fire-type Pokemon, what becomes the move's damage? It's doubled. Okay, so yeah, they tie it back into Pokemon somehow. Using moves of the type, super effective tablet, and it multiplies the damage by dos. Nice damage on your moves by 2. I mean, encroach on Miss Dendra's battle space to her gross. Just gotta be lovely. Why didn't they present this? Like, battle typings and all that. Like, instead of like that, one class focusing, like, I know like that one class that helps with like link battles and all that. Like, oh hey, here's the rules. They actually have a class that relate to that. Because they're explaining everything to you and how it works, which I believe is like very good. Like, oh hey. Anyways, works with Miss Time. But first, enjoy my Arizona. Remember to stay hydrated with water or juice. Doing sit-ups, push-ups, and plenty of juice. Ooh, I saw that screen tear. Tell me, do you all enjoy shopping, buying tasty bread, or choosing new clothes? Even just window shopping is so much fun. In today's guys, I like to use shopping. One of my own favorite hobbies, mind you, teach you all about math. So everyone here has visited Pokemon at least once. They also start some Pokemon. Oh! But then, like, I'll do something with me here. 1 Pokeball costs 200. If you had 2,000 as many Pokeballs you could afford, how many would you receive? 11. Because I remember someone like, oh yeah, they hate math because of this. Because, oh, you buy 10. However, if you purchase 10 more of a type of Pokeball, you also need 1 Premier Ball. And they said Pokeball. So, like, in universe, Pokeballs are Pokeballs regardless of what type you use them. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to use a Hyper Ball, a special type of Pokeball. Like, they still fall under Pokeball. But obviously, it's like, we know the difference. Like, oh yes, a Master Ball, a Great Ball, a Pokeball. Does anyone remember the GS Ball? Yeah, you guys remember that? Like that old thing that was never expanded upon ever, left with Kurt the Pokeball creator. Apparently it was going to contain Celebi, but because of the Pokemon Forever movie, we never got that. Because guess what? Celebi was a part of that as a main attraction, so therefore we never really got to focus on it. We got fun. What? I feel like Great Reed Horse would say it's good luck coming your way. Okay. Gotta teach y'all while focusing on topic of luck. Perhaps you see not following phrases crop up during Pokemon battles for a critical hit. When a Pokemon attack lands critical hit, its damage is increased by half. In other words, it does 1.5 times as much damage as a normal move. It's really luck to it, or as one-handed. It's great upset in battle. Does anyone know what percent chance to help? I don't know. I want to say... I'm not sure, because this is like a random question, not relating to, like... It relates to math, in a way, but it's just like, oh, it's just like a random, it's like what, 4% or some crap like that? Like, it's incredibly small. 124, which figures out to roughly 4.1. She just did that in her head. Odds are favorable tournaments. That's why such moves such as Stone and Stuck have about 12% chance. That's really not that high. Like, I remember having both raised crit by Suki's. That's 3% chance. I remember I used something to set that up with an Absol that had super luck. I gave it like a bunch of moves that had high crit rate. And I gave it, I believe, a scope lens. So I was relying purely on critical hits. It was a dumb build, but I think it actually worked a lot. Because I need to do like all the with the highest percent crit chance that you can get in a battle. And I'm not even really focusing on this because it's math, and they do relate to some things, but it's like, oh, here you have this, 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 and this. And like I said, you can bond with your teachers, so I probably will. So like, I'll go check in on Mr. Jock, Miss Time, and Miss Rayfort, because we're actually close to figuring out one of these things for her in terms of Pokemon. Alright everyone, time to begin our midterm. Yay! How much does Water Gun do when it hits Fire-type Pokémon? It does double damage. How much damage does Razor do when it hit half damage? You would get 11 Pokeballs. How much percent does a Pokemon usually have when landing a critical hit? It's about 4%. It's 12 if you have high crit moves. How much damage does it deal? 1.5 times as much. Because the one that does double is super effective moves, yada yada yada. These classes, like, it's like going to school normal. I'm like, yeah, we know. 5 out of 5? Of course I did. Alright, yeah, we know how much these are worth. Like, they should give you the 5 at first because, like, there's 5 small ones at first because, again, you do this very quickly. If you do this very early on, it's very easy to get to, like, the midterms. And the only time they should, like, if you get to the finals, after completing everything, that's when they should give you the big ones, the ones that give you a lot of experience. I apologize for the screen tearing. I need to fix that for the next episode. But right now I can't do something in the middle of it. Well, I can, but it would require me to cut it out. And I don't really like doing that a whole lot. Hey, come to love numbers. Not really. Bigger staying sharp. Do you know how Lord applies to Pokemon battles? That's right. Has to with stat boost. That rise and fall throughout the course of battle. Yes, of course. Pokemon uses move workup. Will raise by 1 stage each. As you may know, each number 4 stages. Moves affected by stat will do 50. Wait, what? So the Pokemon from our previous example would use work again. Both attack and space raised by 2 stages total. 100%, making it twice as strong. By 2 stages, allowing Pokemon to deal double damage after just a single use. So you start to add twice per course. How much would that do? If it's double, it would be quadruple. Oh. Or a 200% freeze. Whatever. Triple damage. It would think like, yeah, I was like, I don't know everything about Pokemon. It rose sharply. It rose drastically. 150%. Then 300%. Then again, yeah, if they did that, that'd be a ridiculous amount of damage. If they did that. You learn something new every day, I suppose. I don't claim to be a Pokemon expert. I just use the Pokemon I like. And that's pretty much how it's going to be for every game. I'll try to use new Pokemon, but I tend to make it to the point of like, alright, I kind of still want my old teams. Versus me using Pokemon I am very not familiar with. Again, that ultimately depends at the end of the day how much I like the new Pokemon. Alright, anyways though. They will talk about percentage, but probability. Pokemon have a property called accuracy, returns ability and then no hit. If it's not 100% accurate, it's 50%. You would expect to hit all 100 tries, you. That's 60. You expect 67. Oh, good lord. You know what? So when you say or hit hard, fast, or long as accurate moves. Already learning problem. Let me see. Perhaps Surf and Hydro up with. Great. Surf has a base power of 90. Its accuracy is 100, meaning you expect it to hit every time. Hydro Pump is only 80, but its power is 110. So which move do you want to use yourself? I would say it depends on the situation. It does. Like, Surf, if you use Surf and you're doing double battles, you're going to hit your teammate along with other opponents and your power goes down. But if you use Hydro Pump, even though it's less accurate, you hit one opponent and you deal extra damage. So again, it depends on the situation. It really does depend on the very situation. There really is no. Like, it really does depend on like which situation, like when it comes to battles, and that's what I like about it. But it also doesn't happen that often, I would say. I don't use like multi-hitting moves. I remember double battles, I was like very cautious with it in Gen 8. Like, I would have like a Pokemon to do Earthquake, but another like teammate I had would have Levitate or be a flying type, so therefore it isn't affected by it. Like, I remember that I did that for my Garchomp once, where I had like the White Herb and Scale Shot. Scale Shot would hit, raise my speed, therefore I'm faster, and I deal, and I return my defense to normal stats. Alright, let's hurry up and finish math, because good lord, I said I wanted to finish 4 of these. Am I crazy or what? I want to go check one area to see how close we are to finishing something, because Mrs. Ryfort mentioned this, and we'll do this in the video. Alright, this is the last class. Probability. 2 of them will have the same birthday. I think there are over 300 days in a year. 365, 366 on a leap year. Alright, let's teach you how to calculate damage capacity. Examples like matchup, critical hit, stat boost, and like. All these variables multiply to get quick damage dealt to your opponent. Alright, did you know there's even a simpler way to increase your damage in your Pokemon's move? What? Oh, stab bonus. Rock type users say the move's base 100 power is multiplied by 1.5 because 150. Ground rock type missing less types, but ground type uses Stone Edge. Its base power will remain 100. Oh god, all the multipliers. Let's see if you understand what I'm talking about there. So you have a move that has base power of 100. If a Pokemon that shares the type with this move uses it and hits an opponent that is weak to that. Okay, so the damage is doubled. It has stab. So that's what, 300? I want to say 300. Because if it increases by 50, then it becomes 150, then you double it, that base power becomes 300. Reggie moves here, blah 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 blah, yeah. And this week that move that doubles power from 150 to 300. Ends up being tripled. Is that quite amazing? What's more, it's Pokemon Trash License, Heretic Buzz, oh my gosh. So, good lord. So 2, it can be quadruple damage. Good lord. That's ridiculous. That is dumb. That is stupid. But anyways, though. You know what sucks? Battle Bond being removed. Or in this case, having Battle Bond Greninja not becoming Ash Greninja, where it gets the stat boost. Now, like the actual boost to its stats. Now you just get a stat boost in battle, and you only get it once, which sucks. Unless you're gonna use something like Baton Pass. But why would you do that? Anyways, it's time for a math final. And then we're gonna go talk with Miss Time and ask her if she has a sister named Miss Rhyme, because they look remarkably similar. Like, ridiculously so. I wouldn't be surprised if they are sisters, because they don't make the joke about it, but whatever. Alright, time for our final exam. Yeah, Hank, I love tests. How many Great Balls could you purchase with 3,000 if one costs? You could buy 5 Great Balls. Fire-type move has a power 100 and lands a critical hit. Critical hit, it would do 75. Under normal conditions, what percent chance does Stone Edge hand to land about a critical hit? About 4%. No, fuck! Stone Edge has 12 because Stone Edge has high crit rate. It does triple damage. Rock-type move, whose terror type is rock terrestrial size, is how much? It's multiplied by 2. That's 4 out of 5 because Stone Edge. I forgot Stone Edge is a move that has high critical hit rate, so it has a 12% chance rather than 4. I was just thinking of 4 because that's how the normal rate is for most moves. So that sucks. But anyways, let's see those test results. So you must get 4 questions right. So I believe I got 4 out of 5 right. Yeah, because of the one that was the Stone Edge one. Let's go talk to Miss Time. She's in the staff room, isn't she? Mr. Jock's in the biology room, and Miss Time's in the staff room. So let's go talk with her, get, support conversations up and all that. Because you get to support your teachers in here, which is weird if you think about it. But whatever. Oh my, this is Dante. Hello there. You perhaps have a question about class? Yeah, I do actually. Let's say over here, shall we? Oh, frig. Fly-type Pokemon are weak to Rock-type moves. When a Rock-type move hits a Fly-type Pokemon, what becomes the move's damage? It is doubled. It's doubled. That's right. Correct answer is that the move is doubled. Okay. Hello, student. Miss Time. Miss Time. Okay, kid. Good morning, Jason. You have to wait your turn, dear. Only 1 minute. Miss Time is shit. Oh! Why'd you quit? Okay, so she was a gym leader. Is Miss Rhyme her sister? That's what I'm curious about. Sorry for cutting the conversation short, but she had my high demand today. Feel free to come see me time slightly closer with Miss Time. And there we go. I'm gonna go do the next class now. Okay, so they're both in the entrance hall. We'll talk to them next time because I'm only gonna do 2 classes because the classes seem to take up an enormous amount of time. And yep, there goes the outbreak because I was trying to do one earlier with Noibat. Let's do languages. Mr. Salvatore. That's an interesting name. Salvatore. Who does he look like? Like you see some of these and you never see him again. This dude right here. My dear students, how are you all today? Hello. I'm not even gonna. No. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I need saviors. Imagine I can't save you. Ah, no. Not funny. Oh my gosh. Good morning or hello. I was greeting with a parent. They say bonjour or salut. Sure remember who there masters several languages together. Who says hello, hola, ciao, bonjour. Alright, so that's Iono. Okay, gracias, oh my gosh. Arigato. Thank you. I would hate this class. I'm half Mexican and I hated Spanish. I hated learning that language so much because it was unfamiliar to me. And even then, I tell my students who speak Spanish, I don't speak much in Spanish. And I literally just say in Spanish so that way they know, like, alright, you don't speak the language, don't try to talk to me in that language because it sucks and I can't speak it. When you travel out, you try to speak the language. No. No. I'm not gonna do that. It's pain and suffering for me. Say thank you, hello, and delicious. Oh, I'ma hate this class. I'ma hate this class. Oh boy. Oh boy. Language. It's always good to learn it when you're young, so that way you just absorb it like a sponge. Otherwise, when you get older, it takes up too much space in your brain and you forget. But what do I know? I'm just someone who wants to be a teacher. So, yeah, you try to learn this and then you fail at it. Or at least that's how it seems for me. I'm not sure. Frick. Alright, come on. Come on! Oh, crap. We. This. Oh my gosh, I say thank you. Today's class, you'll learn about certain words to make sure people are happy when you use it in your travels abroad. What were you? Well, yes. Delicious? I guess you could use context like, I guess it means delicious? I'm not entirely sure. You can make of that what you will. It's because I know jack from crap for my languages. Because I am an idiot, I will say that. Like, I don't know a whole lot of languages, so that's on me. Alright, sure. You know what, sure. Yeah, hurry up. Wouldn't be happy to receive such a compliment. Alright. Let me give you all my words for such communication. Compliment your person you're talking to. Well, it's not very likely that a compliment would put someone in a bad mood. I'm not sure about that. Complimenting some people can put them in a bad mood for some freaking reason. I haven't seen it happen often, but I've seen people who've just been having a bad day still receive a compliment and still be mad. Alright. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna hate this class. I still do. I do. It's not even the fact that it's good. I guess it is kind of bad. It's another language I don't know how to speak, so. Let's continue with the lesson, shall we? Language 3. Salvatore. Sure. Don't be tardy. Of course not. I wouldn't dare dream of being tardy to a class I don't like. Said every student ever. It's just like, come on, man. You know some kids are going to be tardy on purpose. Because they hate a class. Anyways, alright, time for another language. What? Are you ready? Yes. Just begin. Very good. My lesson is one-way street. No. Lessons will tell you how to say delicious in other languages. You will learn about various phrases that you can put to use when the time is just right. I have absolutely no freaking idea how to say these, or even what they mean. It's actually. Oh, I had a feeling. I had a feeling because I just looked it up. I'm like, it's like you have to say when the time is just right. Because they're all quite saying I love you. Oh my gosh. Is it me or does Mr. Salvador like look like it's just like a generic NPC? And I do mean like the more generic kind, like not even trying to be rude. It's just like out of all of them, this dude seems like the most basic of basic. Like Miss Time and Miss Rhyme, they have unique styles, but they draw to each other. Nendra, whatever her name is. She has the hairstyle and the all-black wardrobe that's Rosalie. And Fairhort with her distinct necklace, her watch, her hair, her glasses, gives it all like a unique style. But not this. Friggin' A, man. This dude, other than what the part in his hair and his suit, this dude looks like a generic NPC, which kind of ticks me off. Like, this dude has a very good like, the foundation is there, but they just kind of like, oh look, it's still kind of crap. Alright, time for what, the midterm? Yay! Nice Gengar you have there. Can I have it? Oh, we already have a Gengar. Never mind! Alright, midterm man. Alright. Come on. I hate this. There are all ways of saying thank you. That one. Time to eat. When speaking to a person, compliment them. Alright. There we go. Of course. I'm just concerned about what we have left for this because like it's concerning to me because like all this stuff like I like you can use some context clues about what he's saying to see how well you'll pass the test. Alright. And yeah, give me my candies. Keep doing your best. Yellow. Last week's like languages 4. Because, you know, I can't do anything on my own. I need to get the better languages. Yeah. Because these are not terrible. Like, you can obviously just do well with these. It's just like he's teaching you like 3 different languages at once versus 1 language. Which here, where I learn, like, yeah, you learn 1 language at once. And, like, you could choose, but it's more highly encouraged that you learn 1 language over the other because the 1 language is not even that used that often, where 1 is. Halfway there. Alright. Yeah. Hi. Curveball. We'll be listening. What? It is just worth speaking. But the words I mean, just as I do. Can use language to share all kinds of information with you, like the location of flu or predators. Okay. I don't know what it wants to say. That's very so. Yay! Yay! Happiness? What? I can barely hear it, and it's over the music. I can barely hear it. Because the music of this is so loud. And I have my TV up. And, well, far away enough to where I can't hear it. Well, some can use telepathy. Or they actually can talk. Via almost every freaking legendary. Or mythical, depending on the story. I.e. something like Darkrai, Latios, Latias, Arceus, Dialga, Giratina. Actually, no, Dialga, Giratina, and Palkia all scream. in their generic like voices. Shaman talk, Mewtwo, Jirachi. I might want to say Manaphy or Fiona. No, Manaphy I believe did. I'm not sure though. I don't know off the top of my head. I know Latios did because they could transform into people. And Latios transformed into a girl once to kiss Dash. You'll see that in the movie if you don't believe me. Keep yourself hydrated. Sure, yeah. Alright. Focusing on listening. Alright, I'll actually have to shut up and listen to this. More of my language used by Pokemon. Definitely not, sadness? Yeah, like, I had to, like, you could tell. Very funny. Funny! Juke! Let me give you something where I was blah 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 blah. You should treat them with even more kindness than usual. Alright. Like, these lessons, I am sure, like, if you're like me, you don't, in the 3DS games, it was much easier to keep track of your Pokemon's happiness and, like, how happy they were because, like, you would constantly get that meter at the bottom to tell them, like, oh, they're hungry, they need attention, they want to be friends with you. Stuff like that. And legendaries take an especially long time to build friendships because they're not around humans all the time. Whereas normal Pokemon are around you a lot. Ah, jeez, I need regular water this time. Yes. Oh my gosh, will this be a listening lesson at the end? Happiness? Like, I know it's quiet, like, during that because, like, not even trying to listen. Like, my... you hear me? I'm, like, coughing right now. And it's, like, it's annoying to me. Because I do a lot of talking. And with this, I need to constantly, like, make sure I'm, like, hydrated. Or I try to keep my voice, like... like, very calm and level. It gets annoying when it... like when I'm teaching, or I'm trying to explain something, like I am doing right now. But you see this, that's why I don't like to do commentary during, like, my fighting game videos, because I get easily distracted. And then I start getting mad and I get frustrated, and I start saying some stupid stuff. Like, I did this with Blaze Blue when I was playing it yesterday. Like, I actually thought someone was, like, very decent, but, like, I always... when I get frustrated, I start losing. It's like, oh, this person's playing, like, very stupid. Like, what they're doing, they're only doing it because it works. So... like, you say things out loud and they don't actually end up happening, stuff like that. Please don't let this be a listening lesson. I really don't want a listening lesson. Oh, crap. Alright. Alright. Okay. I love you. That was anger. That was happiness. Salvatore. Those last two were a bit on the difficult side. Not last two, like the middle two with, like, the Pikachu's expressions. Those were more annoying than anything else. What I want to know, though... Ah, jeez. 5 out of 5. Booyah! Alright. Time to interact with our teachers once again. It's time for freaking build support conversations with the teachers. What the frick? Mrs. Rayfort. The time has come. And so have I. Habitat. They exist. And some of them are truth in history of all places. In the area of peace with a carpenter, no less. Usually secret stakes seal these treasures around the shrines. There's a separate rhyme for each of the 4 Pokemon. Each stake driven to the ground for us to keep power run at bay. Green. And there's that yellow. If all stakes for a given shrine were to be removed, it would release the Pokemon held inside. I think it would be nice to free this they caused ruination, right? I don't really think it'd be a good idea. I'm surprised it's come now. Do it for the Pokemon. I don't care if they are Pokemon! You must have a bond with Pokemon or remove the stakes. I'm sure someone as Pokemon savvy as yourself will have no trouble at all with that. Use software to believe in it, but I'll mark the... Okay! Oh, you marked the shrines on your map. Of course, but skipping out my classes and going to season that made the director a little suspicious of me. Oh my gosh. You feel trusted by Mrs. Rayford. And I know Miss Rhyme, or I say Miss Rhyme, but it's Miss Time. I know she's in here as well. But the question is on which side and where. And then we'll go see Professor Salvatore. Oh, my goodness, that's just me. That's me being a freaking college student. Like, oh yes, professor, and find fruits from far away. I don't care. I like food, but I really don't care right now. There's just a Gengar, big chillin' right here with the trainer. Miss Time is supposed to be here, right? Is she not here, or is she like hidden away? Like, it's weird. It's like you're supposed to find her. Like, where is she? Is she sitting down somewhere? Is she hidden? I honestly can't find her because I'm a... Oh my goodness, I am blind. Hello, Miss Time. Well, if it isn't Dante. Yes? Here's your thought, if this is an odd question. Whereabouts watch me from afar or so? I just got here. I was running around. That's why you wouldn't have a dirty such thing like that. I'm sorry. What's wrong? You see? Oh, how should I put this? There are times where I feel as if I'm being watched. Ghost-type Pokemon? By a person. I thought it might be ghost, so I tried to ask my sister for help. She said it's most likely isn't it? Oh, I knew it. Okay, so yeah, they are sisters. I just thought, like, okay, Time rhymed, like, yeah, they have to be sisters. That's why I said, alright, wait for Jess to ask me a question? That might be it, actually, yeah. It could just be one of the students asking you a question. If you know someone with fire eyes, can you come and tell me? Sorry, who's there? But I shall go to them. And we came closer with Miss Time. We'll close it out with, like, Jock. Professor Jock and Salvatore. They are... Jock. He's in the staff room. Like, like, here's the thing. You miss out on this stuff. And, like, you wouldn't even notice if you're just, like, playing the game. Like, if you're just playing the game, you would not notice this stuff. Like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go back to school and talk to the teachers. Because most people don't want to talk to their teachers. Oh, Dante. Is he only here at staff room just to see me? Sure. I mean, it really isn't that far, but sure. Seems I finally made it to the hearts of my students. It makes me totally happy. After all, like I said in my class, communication is very important. Anything you confused my class, or if you're just having trouble here at the academy, always come here and tell me. Call me Salvatore. Your friend Salvatore, that is. I am not pronouncing that last one. Salvatore. And eventually it just keeps getting longer and longer. To the point I believe they... Oh, she's in there. Biology lab. Let's go into the biology lab then. And talk with Professor Jock. Even though they're the same species. Hello, Professor Jock. Mr. Jock. Ah, hello, hello. Have you got used to things here at the academy? I have, even though I've never been here. Or I barely come here. Glad you're having fun. Oh, you've been using Pokédex app? Yeah? I'm the one you made it, not every time someone uses the app catches the Pokemon, they get sent to me. And also my Pokemon research. You continue Pokemon trail for the Grass Pokédex. First of all, let's say 30. Register 30 Pokemon in your app. Let me know once you've done so. I see you already 30 species. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be a long one. Oh, I got the Sky Pokemon. This one, the state. This is the best. Yeah. Alright, so I feel like you're gonna be great help for my Pokemon research. Here, take these. Here's what I say thanks. False Swipe. I wish I could have got that earlier, but whatever. You sure are good at catching Pokemon, aren't you, out there? Yep. For excellent, I say 8 for 100. Alright, when you fight Pokemon you never see more, give a Pokeball throw. I already caught 100, man. Okay. Little Pokemon, big Pokemon. Oh, you got data on this Pokemon success? Oh, so much to analyze! Sorry. Got a little excited there. I even call it like that. Alright, a great place in here. Oh my gosh, alright. Alright. 20 Ultra Balls. Okay. 150 or 200? 200, there we go. Alright, we keep that close balls. Give it, Professor. There you go. Pokemon in the mountains, Pokemon in the sea. What? No way. You found Pokemon in a place like this? Sorry about that. Got a little excited there. Alright. Here, take this. 20 Quick Balls. I'll definitely take that. You're a bona fide Pokemon catching professional, Dante. Duh. Doing this for 20 years. I'm 10 years old with 20 years of experience. Aim for 400. So yeah, now the next thing he wants you to do is complete the Pokédex. So with that though, we are very close to completing the Pokédex already. So we're going to go back. Oh look, Miss Time went to the cafeteria. We're going to go back because I feel like that's a very good place to end the episode. Yeah, I know we're going to have like 3 episodes of classes and all that. Most people don't really like that. But remember, you do get decent rewards out of these. And it's good to just kind of like have this going on. With that, everyone, my name is Megzer, and I will catch you all later.